What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great weekend, a fantastic Sunday. It is a beautiful day out there, so hopefully you're enjoying it. But we got ourselves some news, and we talked about it yesterday, went over a lot of the notable cap hits that we were able to get from the guys that were retained, re-signed, the guys that were added. So all of those restructures, extensions, everything, we talked about those, and I will show those again today, of course, keep you up to date with all of that. And then, of course, where the Eagles cap space is right now. But Terrell Edmonds, we got his contract details, but most importantly, what you're all waiting for, those cap numbers. And the cap hit is what we as fans need to stay focused on, because everybody's always worried about this guy getting a contract for this much, that much. And, well, they always think that that is the cap hit. And, well, most of the time it isn't. So we're going to break down what this contract looks like, what the cap hit is, and then take a look at the Eagles cap space. So thank you for taking the time today. You have any questions, any comments? I know a lot of people were confused yesterday about Lane Johnson, a lot of those things. I'll explain them again, but feel free to ask any questions you have, any comments that you have. I would love to hear them, but let's jump right into this with Terrell Edmonds' contract. And he got a 1-year, $2 million deal, a $250,000 in signing bonus, and then $600,000 guaranteed. And his cap hit, only $1.941 million. That's pretty insane. I believe the number was 1,941,177. Maybe it was 117, but it was somewhere. My brain's trying to tell me it's something like that. So pretty amazing that under $2 million again for another player that could be starting for the Eagles. Now, we've talked about it. You could look in the draft, maybe you add more in free agency, but you get a young man here that, again, first round pick, only like 26, 27 years old. And he really, I think, could fit in well here. I think, we talked about him the other day. I think he's going to come in here, obviously, 6 year in the league. I think he's still got a lot of talent left, and we will be able to unlock that. So looking forward to see what he can do for this team. But with that contract there, I mean, damn, go ahead, Howie. And you see, this man has been, he's been doing his thing all season. So you see Darius Slay at the top there. Obviously, he got an extension. We saved ourselves almost, it was 13.5, over 13.5 million in cap space by doing that. Kelsey was brought back. We brought back Graham and Cox. Bradbury gets signed back, only $3 million as a cap hit. That's amazing. But we talk about how he is able to do that by prorating those cap hits, giving these guys longer term deals. So some of these 1-year deal guys, amazing to see that they're able to sign for such low numbers. And maybe I understand guys like Evans, Williams, trying to prove it, Morrow. But I thought maybe guys like Rashad Penny would have got a little bit more, and definitely, Terrell Edmonds, maybe $3-4 million, but amazing what Howie Roseman continues to do here. And you see the current cap space as it's listed is $11,835,938. But we have to keep in mind that Lane Johnson extension has not gone into play yet. So that's going to be over $10 million in cap saved, somewhere around the 10 mil. We talked about it a month ago when we looked at the 10 ways the Eagles could save cap space. That was one of them, and it was around 10.5 mil. So we'll see what the number actually comes out to, but we know it's going to be around that. So if you add that 10 million here, you're looking around 22, right? So you have to keep in mind, though, that right there at the bottom left, you see the pending cap hits. Marcus Mariota still hasn't, we haven't got his contract details. So guessing that's probably going to be a little bit more than some of these other guys. So maybe around the 5-6 range. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's up to 8. But he is a quarterback. We all know they get paid a lot more, even if it is a backup quarterback. But he'll be one of the better backups in the league, so I'm sure he'll get paid like it. So once you take that off, maybe the Eagles, only looking at around $15 to $18 million in cap space. But we've talked about this before. The Eagles only have 6 picks right now. And I'm sure Howie's going to trade some of those picks. We've talked about it, whether it be trading back, trading forward, whatever we do. But that is all going to depend how much we have to pay these rookies. And when you're looking at, whether they're first round, second round, we've talked about we could trade from 30 to 32, and you're looking at a big difference in money because the guy's now a second rounder, only 31 picks in this draft. in the first round. So I think that, when you look at this, we have the money. We're going to keep creating money that we need to. And I think I'll make another show about that, just explaining that stuff. But everybody gets so tied up with, this money, and they don't understand how it works. So it doesn't understand why people are upset. Well, we can't sign Jalen Hurts now. That actually, what you just saw shows you that not only can you do that, you can do a lot more. And Jalen Hurts isn't getting re-signed. He's not a free agent. He is on his rookie contract, and he will be getting an extension of that contract. So we're actually going to save cap space this year, and it just prorates that money out. I talk about it all the time. If you'd like me to go more in depth, maybe I'll just make a video singularly for the fact that explaining that. I don't know. But Jalen Hurts, he'll be fine. He'll get his money. Do not worry. Now, years down the road, you'll have to do things to restructure and do all kinds of different stuff to open up space, because it will hinder some of that stuff. But he's a top-tier quarterback. He's going to get paid. But this is not the year anything is going to be bothered. This is going to be the last year. Next year, obviously, all that stuff will go into play. But they'll create a contract where it does not hinder this team. And I know he'll still be able to get his money because Howie Roseman's a great GM. So I'm excited about this. And I think that more people need to understand it to get excited about it. You see so much negativity still. It's in March here, but we're signing players that we need to sign. We've still got money to make moves. We've got enough money for our picks. We've got enough money for anything we want to do. We can still bring in free agents, and I'm still pretty damn excited. So again, here it is. Do not forget, I will say it one last time, you have to add that Lane Johnson $10 million that you're going to save here, but you also have to take away whatever Marcus Mariota is going to be. So maybe $5 to $8 million. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but Howie's a magician, so we'll find out. But looking at anywhere, $15, $18 million range in cap space, that's a lot. That's great. And that's after making all these moves, bringing back Slay, Bradbury, Kelsey, Graham. I mean, you guys saw the list. Let's bring it up. I'm a damn hair had it up, and now it came out. I want to punch that damn shit. I'm about to cut it just to let you guys know. But you see here, everybody freaking out about this, right? Oh, we lost all these guys on offense. Lost all these guys on defense. Always freaking out. Well, let's take a gander here. Now you see the people we added. Come on, man. I mean, that gets me pretty damn excited. On offense, you bring back Kelsey, Scott, and Toth. You added Mariota and Penny. On defense, you got Bradbury, Cox, and Graham back. Added Edmonds, Evans, Morrow, and Greedy Williams. I think a great offseason so far. Had my man Lord Brunson on the other day, and we talked about this. I mean, a great offseason so far to me. We knew we were going to lose a lot of people. We knew we were going to have to do things to, bring this team back to a championship caliber team, but we had the resources to do it. We talked about the draft picks. I'll bring that graphic up. You saw those yesterday, and the last couple of days I've been showing them. We got ammo, baby. You think Howie's not going to be looking to trade some of those future draft picks? We've been talking about this for months. The media is going to have to catch up here. Eventually, they're going to find out that we've got 26 picks in the next 3 years, and we've got 4 picks in the top 94 here this season. So let's go, baby. Howie Roseman, not only does he have cap space, but he's got the ammo, and he continues to make fantastic deals like you see here with Terrell Edmonds. So keep it up, Howie, you effing wizard. Love to see it. A very happy Sunday to you all. Appreciate you taking the time. Hope you're having a great one, Liz. And look, I woke up this morning and I was like, damn it, I actually went to bed pretty early for once in my life. And I saw that the cap hit was out, so wanted to get this together. I made the post for you. I started doing that stuff. So when I can't always be home to make the videos, you guys at least get the news, and then we'll discuss it when I get back. So hopefully you guys saw that post earlier. But yeah, I'm excited about Terrell Edmonds. A big fan. He was one of my top options on that safety list when we talked about those free agents. So hope you're having a great afternoon. It is 12:40 here. A good morning if it is morning where you are. A good night if you're watching from wherever you're watching from. There's all kinds of different countries, and I love to see it. It truly gets me excited when you guys tell me you're watching from Afghanistan or you're watching from Pakistan. Like, that kind of stuff is nuts to me. I love every second of it. Let's go. Let's spread that brotherly love no matter where you are. And look, I'm going to continue to spread that knowledge as much as I can. Keep showing about the cap hits. Keep showing about how much space we have, the rookie picks, all of that stuff. Try to explain it so that they stop being so effing negative about our birds. And if you see anybody out there speaking slander, misinformed, you can always send them my way, tag me in whatever, post my video to let them know that there is information out here that would help them and probably go a long way. So one more time, in case you missed it, here is the contract details for Terrell Edmonds. 1 year, $2 million deal with $250,000 signing bonus, $600,000 guaranteed with a cap hit of $1.941 million. Let's effing go. And you see that with the notable cap hits. He's one of the highest for the free agents we brought in, but not even over $2 million. None of them. The only one that's going to be is Marcus Mariota. Let's effing go, Howie Roseman. So if they want to go prove it on these 1 year deals, they can get larger contracts. But this is fantastic work by Howie Roseman. Get excited because this has been a great start to the offseason. We've got plenty of months left to add people in free agency. We got the draft coming up next month. So get excited, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I've got for you this morning, afternoon, night, whatever the hell it is for you. But I appreciate each and every one of you whenever you're watching this live, watching this later. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. If you got anything from this, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always subscribe down below. A big shout out to all of you new subscribers. Numbers have been flying up, so I truly appreciate you guys. If you ever have any questions, you're looking for some kind of content, I can't talk, please feel free to ask me down below. You can reach out on any of those platforms you see down there. So really appreciate you taking the time. Hope you're having a great weekend. It is the young lady's birthday tomorrow, so going to have an event-filled next couple of days. But anything happens, I will be back to let you know. Hope you're all having a great one. Appreciate you tuning in. Redwoods, my man Dante, Liz, Luffy. Hope you're all having yourselves a great weekend. If anything happens again, I will return. If not, until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You guys all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!